Swansea-based building firm Inspire Building Ltd. But experts have branded the work structurally unsafe and at risk of catastrophic collapse. It's left both families struggling, with one young mum telling this programme the experience has financially, mentally and physically ruined them. Inspire Building Ltd strongly refutes any claims of poor quality or dangerous workmanship. Our Consumer Affairs reporter Kate Lewis takes up tonight's top story.
Hi Kate, come and see my home.
Thanks, Katie. Oh, Katie.
So, yeah, this is the home that we lived in 6 months ago, and this is what we've been left with.
In the summer of last year, Katie Pritchard and her young family looked forward to a complete renovation of this cottage in Ystrad Gynllais, which has been in the family for over a century. She turned to local builder Andrew Price of Inspire Building Ltd to carry out the work.
Everything was to be stripped and redone, the wiring, the plumbing, new roof. That was my kitchen, and I had my downstairs bathroom, and we did have a toilet downstairs. But not only has he ruined our home, he's also destroyed our garden as well, which was the heart of the home where the kids were all the time the kids were outside.
We've seen bank statements which show Katie paid Inspire Building Ltd based in Swansea £76,000, including £14,000 for a kitchen. But as you can see, the renovation work has not been finished, and Katie has no kitchen because, according to the supplier, they've not received the money from Inspire Building Ltd. Have you got any more money to throw at this project?
No, he's taken everything. Everything we have, he's taken it all.
Whilst work downstairs is unfinished, upstairs the new dormer roof erected by Inspire Building Ltd has been deemed unsafe by experts.
You've got a roof, hearsay, balancing on a piece of wood. You've got that side balancing on 6 bricks. And you can completely see outside into my garden through the gaps.
You can, the whole over there.
Everything is not. And when he has built the main wall, he's actually just screwed it into the house. It's not actually sitting on anything. So what the inspector said was, that could just go. And if you put a tile on this, because it's not pitched enough, you put a tile or anything on this and it won't hold the weight. It will just, his words were, you could kill someone doing this. You could kill someone.
So we had an external wall completely taken down.
Emma Dyson was left with similar serious safety concerns and out of pocket to the tune of over £12,000 after she too had work done by Inspire Building Ltd on her family home in Loughor.
It's probably been the most stressful thing that I've ever been through. And the guilt that I feel is, I can't describe it. It's just lives with me every day, and that I put my family at risk. And I'm only doing this because I don't want anybody else to go through what we've been through.
I took the footage of both properties to a RICS registered independent chartered surveyor to see what he makes of the work.
It's abysmal. There are structural timbers being supported off little offcuts of timber and random bits of stone and brickwork. I'm quite surprised it all hasn't blown away in the recent storms that we've had, to be honest. But in simple terms, Kate, it's non-building regulation compliant, and this will have to be taken down and removed in its entirety before it's rebuilt.
And what did he think of the work on Emma's?
It's a large structural opening within the perimeter wall, which is load-bearing, supporting the floor structure above. You can't just stick off-the-shelf concrete lintels into an opening like that. It simply doesn't work. So again, extremely worrying for work of this nature to be carried out on a domestic property such as this and be left in that condition.
Safety-wise, what threats do both Katie's and Emma's here pose?
Well, given the patent substandard quality of workmanship, there is the potential for what we call a catastrophic collapse.
This is Andrew Price, the director of Inspire Building Ltd, showing off some of his work on social media. We have spoken with Mr Price several times. He's declined our offer of an interview. In a statement, his lawyer told us, Inspire Building strongly refutes any claims of poor quality or dangerous workmanship. Our company takes immense pride in maintaining the highest standards in every project. We will continue to uphold our values despite these unfortunate circumstances. We were forced to leave the site due to serious breaches of contract terms by a client. Third-party contractors have since carried out work in which we had no involvement in how the sites are currently being kept and when inspected by the surveyor. Work that is unfinished at no fault of Inspire's cannot be used as a marker of our workmanship. In addition, our team faced threats of violence and harassment, which have been reported to the police. Katie and Emma both deny they breached their contracts with Inspire or that third parties worked on their homes after Inspire left and before they were surveyed. They both deny threatening Andrew Price and his team, and Mr Price has provided no evidence to us of those threats. For Katie, she says they're now having to borrow money from relatives to make the work safe.
We can't afford to go to a bank and ask for a loan. We can't afford to do any of that because we physically can't afford to pay it back because he's left us with absolutely completely nothing. It's just financially, mentally, physically ruined us as a family. It's breaking me as a mother, it's breaking my heart.
So it seems for this family, there's far more to rebuild than simply the home in front of them. Kate Lewis, ITV News.
Well, one story there. If you've got a consumer story you'd like the team to help with, do get in touch with us. The